Hello, everybody. Welcome back to burntchurch. I hope everybody's having a good day. This morning's starting out a little sour for us. Me and the wife been to town to eat breakfast, do a few running around that we had to do, and I pulled back up. Daddy pulled up here to the house, and his lawnmower went dead on him out in the yard out there. He thinks it's bad gas, so we're trying to figure out a way to pump the gas out of the tank. He was mowing, and he added some more gas to it. And when he added that gas, the mower started acting funny and went dead. So he thinks he probably had some water in it or something. We're going to get a screwdriver here and go up here and take the pump off the boat. That boat has one of those hand pumps. We're going to try to stick that down in the gas tank and see if we can pump that fuel out. I'll bring you along with us if that works. It might help some of you someday, because we've done this before with other motors. My tillers, I can lean them over and pour the fuel out. But that lawnmower, not so much. It's too big. I should have some screwdrivers here in our toolbox that we put up down here at the barn. I don't really know for sure. I'll get a Phillip and a flathead. I don't remember which one it was. We got to get this boat ready to take back out to the lake. I hadn't had it out in a few years. We used to really enjoy that a lot, but just got it parked and quit using it. See, the boat is filled up with leaves and some kind of ivy over there. Right here is what we're needing to take loose. See what I'm trying to get? I'm trying to get this portion up to this pump right here. And I think we can stick that down in the tank and pump it out. Y'all give me just a minute. Let me get this tuck off and we'll see where we can go from there. I got the pump tuck loose. I had to cut it off right here. Put these screwdrivers back up down here in the barn and we'll go out there where the mower is and see what we can do with it. Right here's the plan. I'm going to put this down in here into the fuel. And I should be able to pump that right out of there, no problem. Oh yeah, that's going to work good. May take a few minutes to get it pumped dry. Well, pumping the fuel out fixed it. We pumped it out and put some fresh fuel in it, and he's back at work again. I'll show you what we got to do now. It's going to be a hot evening. I'll film what I can of it. I probably won't get to film the whole process. We're going to try to get this corn done before it gets any hotter. You see here, it's already about 85 degrees. That's in here under the shade. So y'all gonna hear some fans running. This is the simplest way that we know to put up this fresh corn. It's worked good for us, so I thought I'd bring you along with us. Right here is our setup up here on the porch. We've got our vacuum sealer set up here. We've got the food saver variety bags. Now I've got some more in there. I can't remember the name of them. I have had trouble with some of these bags. I couldn't remember which one. So we bought both different kinds. So y'all come on with us. We'll get some of this corn and I'll show you how we're going to do this. What I'm looking for is the best filling corn. Now the dry weather has got 2 hours. This right here is right by this electroculture. I'm going to hold off on them because we might do a taste test on those. But we're going to get us a bucket full of this corn. I'll show you what it looks like on the inside when we get up here to the carport and start processing it. A lot of it, the dry weather has got it. It's like this one here, it's not very full inside. When it's dry weather like this and you hadn't got no way of watering, you just have to take what you can get. If I could have got our pump to run to where we could have watered this corn would have been a lot better. The way that we try to do this corn, and most anything that we put up when we can, I've picked one little basket full, and we'll go straight up here now to the porch, and we'll get this processed and put into our bags. We try to get it from the field to the freezer as fast as we can. We haven't always done that. We've started doing that the last several years, and it seems like we get a lot fresher and better product that way. The faster you can get it from the field to the freezer, in my opinion, is better. The sugars in it starts breaking down, and it starts getting older as it ages, of course, like anything. The longer it's picked, that sugar in it starts turning to, what is it, starch, I think? And you lose some of the good flavor of the corn. So the way we do this, it doesn't take but about 20 minutes to get it from here to the freezer. And the faster that we can do that, I feel like the better off we are. And you don't get so much out at one time you can't deal with. We'll put this basket full up, rest a few minutes. I'll go back and pick another basket. We'll just keep repeating the process. Right here is the way that we done this last year. We just cut the silk end of it off, and then just break it off or cut it off as close to this, to the stalk end. That goes in our bags. The way we do it is about 4 of these. So once you get it cut, we just put them in these bags. We usually try to do at least 4 for us in this. And this worked real good for us last year. Like I said, we're eating it that's a year old, and it's worked perfect. Last year, I used the giant chop block, and I may have to get it out this year if this don't work. So far, she's having pretty good luck with it like this. And then any of this green that's loose, I just take it off. Right there, that's perfect. Now ours hadn't had very many of the worms in it. If you wanted to, you could pull back the end of it and look for worm damage and then cut it off behind there. But so far, we've not had many worms. If I find one here in a minute that does, I'll show you what it looks like. Right there, we've got our 4 ears in it. I always hold down on this hard. I don't know if it helps me or not, but I always hold it down to try to get a good seal. That's ready for the freezer. Once we get it packaged up, she's gonna put the date. And about this time next year, if it follows the way that did last year, this will still be good a year from now. This is our first basket full. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 meals. That's 7 meals from just that first little basketful. I'd say we've probably got at least 4 or 5 more basketfuls that we'll do. Probably 4 more after this one. Now this does take up a lot of space in your freezer, so this wouldn't work for everybody. But if you have the room in your freezer, in my opinion, this is the easiest way to do it. You want it fresh, take it out, let it thaw. You can cut it off the cob, fry it. You can boil it. You can put it on the grill. I usually eat so much of this raw that it makes me sick. I'm hiding out here eating it from my wife. She gets on to me for eating it raw because it makes my stomach hurt. But man, it tastes good. Look at that. This is just some little small ones that really ain't worth fooling with. See, they're not filled out good here. But man, this is like a piece of candy to a country boy. I used to do this when I was young. But now, you have to be careful. Because if you eat too much of it, you get what they call the trots. I hope everybody enjoyed the video. I had overlooked that video somehow or another. That was in July when we put that corn up. So it was a little bit older video. But I hope y'all enjoyed it anyway. I was just looking through some content I had, and I found that one, and I thought I'd share it with you. There's a lot of changes that took place since that video. We didn't know how the president election was going to turn out. Now we've got a new president-elect. He just got to get in office. And I still don't think he can change everything. I think it's going to fall on yours and my shoulders to do all that we can do to turn this country around. We may be turning the country around back in the direction that it needs to go. But it's never time to just get complacent. We still need to prepare and pray and pray and pray. But I thank y'all for watching, and I pray God blesses you, and I'll see you in the next one.